and Carlow in Newbridge. But first, the game between Laois and Wexford in Portlaoise. Well, a place in the Division 2 final, very much the target for both counties here. Our reporter is Catherine Davis.
Laois were hoping the return of the talented Zane Keenan after a year out of the sport with a serious leg injury would inspire them to their first victory over Wexford at Portlaoise for 25 years. Wexford manager Colin Bonner made several changes in an attempt to fire up his charges, and it seemed to have the desired effect as Colin Farrell found the range after 90 seconds. Wexford already showing the determination to keep their record at Portlaoise intact. Tommy Fitzgerald replied for Laois before Andrew Shore displayed his class with this great catch and effortless point to put Wexford in front again. Wexford were finding the range from all angles, and Dermot Ling's sideline cut and point was indicative of a side hoping for better days. With the half-time whistle looming, Wexford finally found a way past Owen Riley in the Laois goal. Peter Atkinson's run decisive as he put his side 5 points up. A Joe Fitzpatrick point reduced the margin, but Wexford still led by 1-8 to 5 points at the break. Wexford started the second half strongly and added 4 points before Laois sprung to life. Owen Costello finally opened their scoring, while a great run by John Delaney through the Wexford defence saw him pass to Keenan, and his finish showed just what Laois had missed in his year-long absence. Wexford responded with points from Ling and Rory Jacob before Owen Quigley completed the Wexford tally with this effort out on the right. The game ended on a sour note for Wexford though, when they lost Ling to a second yellow card after this incident, where Laois's Michael McAvoy also got a yellow, and incidents like this have no part in the game. In injury time, a point by Joe Fitzpatrick put respectability on the score, as Wexford won more convincingly than the 118 to 114 scoreline indicates.
We knew when the league was drawn up that this was going to be a very important game, and we were building towards it. And to be fair to our lads, they played with great purpose today and great team spirit, and it's always hard to come to Portlaoise. They were unbeaten up to this, so we're delighted to go away with a 4-point win, and it keeps us on track in terms of moving on.
Carlow travelled to Newbridge to take on Kildare, hoping to build on their recent momentum and continue their push for possible promotion to Hurling's top table. And it didn't take them long to find their stride. Craig Doyle cracking home this fine goal to send them on their way. Questions must be asked, though, about the Kildare defence. And the scoring came easy to Carlow in the opening quarter. This point from centre-back Owen Doyle typified their efforts. Kildare struggled, and this Mark Maloney point was a rare first-half highlight as Carlow led by 8 points at the break, 1-8 to 3 points. The second half saw Carlow extend their lead, and Robert Foley's blocked shot was followed in by Pádraig Keogh as Kildare struggled with the Carlow attack. And then a mini Kildare revival. Goals from Mark Maloney and this one from David Carter brought the deficit back to just 6, 2-11 to 2-5. But Carlow held their nerve, and Robert Foley's strength and skill secured their third goal, and with it the vital league points. The full-time score, Carlow 3-14, Kildare 2-5.
You know, you tend to get ahead of yourselves and you start reading papers and listening to people. You start thinking you're better than you are all of a sudden, and thinking you don't have to work as hard. But to be fair, you know, we did it. They worked very hard earlier on and we picked it up, and I was very frightened to start the second half, particularly knowing Kildare are going to come very hard at you, and they're working very hard, and you'd know the fitness levels looking at them. But very happy to get through, and we're still in with a shout here for this league.
So that's how it worked out in those two games.